Hello friends and welcome. We are back with another video. So I started this channel back, I guess, first of the year, and I kind of fell off trying to do all the other things. And this channel was kind of the last one made, so it was kind of the first to go. So I'm a teacher and a mom of 3, and I'm off for the summer. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pick it back up and see where it takes me. And because mainly I like to plan, and the past month or so I've really been working on going through some of my stickers in my sticker collection, stash, whatever. A lot of times when I use a kit, I don't throw away like the leftovers, so I am going through and pulling out like leftover kits and trying to put spreads together and make them as functional as possible. So anyway, so I'm going to show you what I've been doing. This is my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner. I started off the year using it. I set up, like, there was my weekly cleaning routine in January, and then like I did some of these where a lot of times I just laid down stickers and then I didn't go back and use it very much. And then as you can see, there's some weeks that I didn't use it at all. So skip to this month. I don't know, did I use it? I didn't use it in May. I did switch over and use a I've got the hourly, so I started using it because I do like to lay out my week in an hourly. I also have my Moxie Life horizontal. I use the goal setting in Moxie. So next year I think I'm just going to use, I don't know if I'm going to just use Power Sheets or if I'm just going to get like the Moxie set that just to write down the goals and not have the full planner, because I like an Erin Condren. I like the Moxie, but I'll get an Erin Condren. It's just ingrained. I don't know. So anyway, this was my June setup. I just put some stickers down. I've not filled all this out, and of course we're a full week into June. So this was week 1. So I laid down some stickers and then I wrote in some stuff that I needed to get done and so on and so forth. Some of it I got checked off, some of it I didn't. This was my first week off, and so you can see the difference in what I was able to do. Like I have a lot of check marks. So over here, like almost all of these are checked off, so I'm so excited. I've got my dinners, and all of these stickers are just left over from a kit from Planner Kate. The work stickers I have separate. The goal check-in and get outside and read. Some of those that are separate. So I kind of took sheets that I have, like a full sheet of just different colors, and then to go with leftover stickers, and that's what I did. So today we're going to plan June 9th through the 15th, which is Father's Day week. We have not that one. We have the leftovers from this kit. It is kind of a red, white, and blue. It is MK335. So I don't know. It's an EC hourly kit. But anyway, so I have these. So these are the colors we're going off of, and then we'll go from there, and I'll pull from my stash to make a full spread. So let me pull some more sheets, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to get started. We'll see how all this goes. We will go to our clean sheet, and for some reason when I first see this like full clean sheet, it's kind of overwhelming because it's like, okay, where do I start? So let's just start on the sidebar and we'll just go from there. So I'm going to start with this here. I'm working on a digital product right now, and so I'm trying to do, it's a PDF, and I am trying to get it done by the end of the month. So I'm doing 3 to 4 pages a day. So over here, I'm just writing the page and then checking it off as I get it done. So that way I can try to keep up with getting what I need to get done. So 3, 6, 9. I'm just gonna put 12 on here, and then if I get more done, great. But I don't want to take up my whole sidebar with it. I also, last week I did a stay at home check off. This week I'm going to do a pick up the house one, just to make sure it gets picked up every day. That's still not the right color. Ooh, this one's kind of a dark blue. We'll put this one. So I'll put this one down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to put another one of these. I'll skip a line so it's not too cluttered there. And this is just going to be like must-dos. You know, a few little things that absolutely have to get done next week. So, I want to put don't forget, because these are things that I need to make sure and do next week. And then up here, I'm going to write bundle. Alright, so that's got that. So again, I am home next week. One thing I do need to put in though is the girls have cleanings next week. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here for the dentist. Oh, that's fine. I have a hard time writing that way. I don't know if I've got any little icons for the dentist. I'm pretty sure I have like medical ones, but I don't know if I have dental ones. Anyway, I'll put something there. Let's put a little car, because we have to go somewhere for that. Okay, so there's the dentist. Let me get my work stickers. Let's see, these, see the red's a little dark. That pink might work. And then I've got blue. So let's do, I'll work in the mornings. Our dentist appointment is until the afternoon. We'll put that one. We'll alternate. Since I only have the 2 blue. But then I'm out of blue. My goal is to have at least 2 good focus hours to work on stuff that I need to do. So I'll put my hours that I worked in there and see if I meet my goal. Alright. So that looks good. I also went ahead and grabbed a weekend hitter to put over here. Alright, and so for work, I typically put what worked this last week is instead of having like just a long running to-do list, I just put like 3 to 4 things. If the first one gets done, then I move to the second one, and I just kind of do it that way. And then what doesn't get done moves to the next day. So that's kind of my plan for this week. Because I got a lot done, even though like I worked, like Monday was my last day at work, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I had virtual trainings all day. But I had like 2 computers set up, so I was working on one while I was doing the virtual training on the other, which is probably not what I was supposed to do, but that's what happened. So, yeah, I like the way that one turned out. Trying to think, what else do we have to do? We're going to erase sometime, and I think it's this Sunday though. I think. I won't swear to that. I think it's this Sunday. Anyway, let's put down, I'm gonna put down these for videos, because I have a couple different channels, and I usually put like my social media, what I want to post down here in the bottom for like Instagram and TikTok and stuff for my travel stuff. So I'm going to put these here. And then my planning video will go up on Sunday evening. I think that's my plan. So that covers everything there. So I'm not going to fill those in until later though. Yeah, and so then I put my Instagram and TikTok at the bottom, and Facebook. Oh, all the things. But writing it all down has really helped, and then I can go through and check it off. I love checking things off. It makes me feel accomplished. So other than the dentist, next week I don't know what else we have. Let me check weather, and we'll put weather in, and that will help me decide what days we may be going out next week. Let's see. I need weather stickers. I like these little ones. Stick that back in there so I know where those go. Alright. And these are from Planner Kate. They are S1434. These are all like samplers, but if I ever run out of these, then I will purchase them. But not run out of them yet. Monday is 82 and partly cloudy. Let's see. 82 and 62. Tuesday is mostly cloudy, and the high is 71 and 56. Wednesday, rain. That's definitely not a pool day. And 75 and 59. Thursday is a thunderstorm. Thick cloud cover. Lovely. Thunderstorm, 78 and 62. And then Friday is mostly sunny. Friday we may go to the pool. We've not had a pool day yet. 77 and 61. So this may be our get outside day. So let's do I'm going to put that there. Where's my I had a slice tool, and my children are notorious for getting in my desk, and I don't know what happened to it, but I went to get it out and the whole tip of it was broken. So I don't know if they got a hold of it, and I hope nobody got hurt, because they wouldn't tell me if they had, because they were in there and they weren't supposed to be. Shocker. So we're gonna layer that on top of each other. So we're gonna get outside and do something outside. If we don't go to the pool, we will do something outside. If it's going and having a picnic at the playground, or we'll go do something. So Friday is our get outside day. Friday would have been my dad's birthday, which is sad. And then we have his birthday and Father's Day in the same weekend. So it's going to be a rough weekend. He passed in 2022. So it's not been that long ago. But some days it feels like a lifetime. Anyway. Okay, what else do we have? So now let's go into... I am working on, my youngest is going into kindergarten this year, and I got her all about, I used to homeschool, if you know anything about me. I taught for 10.5 years, and then I came home and I homeschooled for 3 years, 3.5. Yeah, I guess 3.5. So I have some homeschool materials here because my oldest was in 1st grade when I pulled her out. And then my middle, I did kindergarten and half of 1st grade with her. And then I put her back in. My oldest went back at the beginning of 4th grade. So this will be, I'm trying... Because of the storm, the preschool that I was planning on putting my youngest in before she went to kindergarten did not open because of issues. But anyway, so she didn't go to preschool. She stayed with either my mom or my mother-in-law, or my cousin babysat for me. And so she didn't do preschool. So we're going to try to do like a crash course in preschool this summer. So I have all about reading, pre-reading, and I have all about math level 1 that they just come out with, and I love it. And she's really enjoying it. And there's only 60 lessons. So I feel like we can get a good bump in it, just because the first few lessons, like she already knows it. So I don't feel like she's like behind or anything. And it's sad to say that they can be behind before they even go into kindergarten. But yes, friends, they can be behind before they go into kindergarten, because really when going into kindergarten, if they don't already know certain things, they're already at a disadvantage from other kids that do know it. I mean, if it's nothing more than just vocabulary and just knowledge of things. So if your child is not in preschool and they are going to public school, at least do some stuff with them before you send them to school. And I'm probably preaching to the choir, but yeah, it'll just give them a leg up for what they have to do when they get there. So we are doing lessons. Excuse me. We are doing lessons with Maddie. So I'm trying to do them at least 4 days a week. I'd like to do them 5. If we can get 5 in, great. If not, it's not the end of the world. So let's see, what colors do I want? I don't know. I like the red, and we've not used any red. So let's use, I don't know if I want to use red all the way across though, because some of these already have a lot. So let's do a red and a pink and a blue. Let's do another blue just because we've got more red than we have anything else. So we'll do a lesson here and a lesson here. Let's do Monday through Thursday. Hang on, let's put that one there. And then we'll put that one there. Alright, so those are for her reading and math lessons, and I will write that in a minute. I also make my older 2 read every day. They have to read for so long just because they don't need to just be lazy all summer. I've got one going into 8th grade, one going into 5th grade, and then I'll have one going into kindergarten. So they're kind of, I can't believe I have an 8th grader. I'm not that old. I am that old, but I don't feel that old. And I swear I'm filming in the morning, so I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Alright. We also... Alright, so I am reading a book called Let Them. And I'm going to put it right here, because I really want to finish it. And after I started, I picked it up. I was coming back from a work trip to Disney. A work trip to Disney. Anyway, I was coming back and I was at the airport and I was like, I want a new book. So I got online, or I went to the airport bookstore there, and I found it and I was like, I'm gonna get this book. I started reading it on the plane, and I should have, after I started reading it, I realized this is like her third book and I need to read the first one. So I really want to finish this one, but once I come home, I like didn't read anymore. Like I've barely read. It's because it's been the end of the year and I've been cramming to get everything else done. So I want to finish that book. That's like, I need to finish that book. I keep going back because I'm like, what else did I put in here? I put my little YouTube stickers. I have TikTok stickers. I have Instagram stickers. I can't find my YouTube. There's my YouTube stickers. Okay. So we are doing, we're just going to use the same ones. We'll use that one and a red one and a pink one and another blue one. And let's use another red one just because we've got a lot of red. Alright, so that way I know those are videos. And then down here at the bottom, I'm just going to put, TikTok is like a thing. So I'm going to try to post to TikTok at least 3 times. That's kind of my goal. If I can post 3 times. I'm not consistent at all at this point, but we're working on it. We're working on it. And then Instagram, but I hate to use all these Instagram stickers. But you know what? I may just put one there and the bottom row is just for Instagram. How about that? Because I need to post to Instagram every day, whether it's a reel or a carousel or just a post or something. So every day needs to have an Instagram. 3 days needs to have a TikTok. And that's the plan. And it doesn't take me that long to do them. I just don't do them. Okay. So Sunday's Father's Day, we will do something with my husband. So the girls need to make something next week for Father's Day. That may be something I write here. Father's Day gifts. Okay, so they need to make sure and have something for him for Father's Day. That's like major. Then that's got her lessons, videos, work, to-dos. We will probably have a game night at some point. Ooh, so we don't have a garage. We have a building that my husband used for work, but now he doesn't. It's just it's got his workshop in it, but it also has some storage stuff in it. And I need to clean the rest of the stuff I've got stored over there out, because I'm trying to declutter and clean out the house and the basement and like all the stuff I have put up. I don't need it. Like I really just don't need it. So this is like my task for the week is to, I have these and I don't have a garage, so I'm never going to use them if I don't. So I just put clean garage. So the goal next week is to get all of the stuff I have stored over there out of that building and do something with them, because I don't need them. And if we end up moving, I don't want to move it. Like I don't want to box it up and take it with me. If I didn't use it here in the last 5 years, then I'm not going to take it somewhere else just to store it. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like if I have the mindset of, okay, if I were moving, would I keep this? then it's time to get rid of stuff, right? Hang on. Okay, so I added like my list of things for my digital product that I'm working on. I need to put down meals, and last week I put those in the sidebar, so I didn't do that, and I took up all my sidebar space, so I'm just gonna have to put them down like here. Now this, I'm gonna put them down for like specific days, but if things have to get swapped, then they just have to get swapped. It's not that big a deal. These also come in a freebie. As you can see, I use mostly Planner Kate. I do have some stickers that are not. Like this sheet is Simply Smith stickers. I've had these for a long time though. I've not bought anything but Planner Kate in quite some time. I have kind of a back stock because I went through a phase there where I thought I needed all those stickers, and I watched all the videos, and you know, you kind of get into the whole consumerism of it all. So I am...
Mommy.
Yes, baby.
Can I have some chocolate chips?
Maybe.
Please.
Yes, I will get you a bowl in just a second. Get her something to go with them. And that one.
Mommy, this looks like the little small one.
There we go. Alright, so dinner here I will pick up in Johnson City. So today, Monday, will be takeout because their dentist appointments aren't until like late afternoon. So I'll just pick up something for supper to come back. Tuesday we generally have some kind of Mexican food, so we'll do chicken tacos. Wednesday, I think we may have steak. Let's do steak and baked potatoes. And Thursday, we may have let's do barbecue pork. Yeah, then I can do a couple sides with that. And then Friday, we'll have, let's do grilled chicken on Friday with some rice and vegetables. That will work. And then Saturday, of course, or Sunday, we will eat out because it's Father's Day. And then Saturday, let's do hamburgers. I didn't get my weather for Saturday and Sunday, but we'll do burgers and hot dogs. And I'll do homemade fries. Yeah, so I think that's a good plan for next week. That gets the dinners planned. And if I plan dinners, I'm much better about not being like, hey, pick up something on the way home because I don't feel like cooking. Obviously, if I'm out, then I don't like to come home and cook if it's late in the evening. But, and then, of course, for usually at least once on the weekends. Here lately, it's been like 2 or 3 times on the weekends we eat out. So I'm trying to conserve as much as we can. We're going back to Disney next month, so I'm trying to watch the budget. Yeah, watch the budget. So for the most part, this is what I know for next week. So I don't like to just fill in to be filling in. I may do like a running list of things around the house I need to get done. That might be a good thing to put here. Generally what I do, I have a sheet on my fridge not a sheet, a dry erase board. And so whatever I need, that is crooked. Whatever I need to get done around the house, I'll make a list. Like I've already made my list for today and put it on the fridge for what I want to get done today. And so then as I go through the day, I just check it off. But I'm a little ADHD and I get distracted. So if I don't have a list to go by, I tend to be very unproductive. So having my lists in here for, you know, I work on this till I get it done. If I get it done, I check it off, I go to the next thing. That's why, like my bundle, my digital product that I'm working on, if I just put it on there, I will work all day on it and nothing else will get done. So I have to say, okay, I'm doing 3 or 4 pages in it, and then I'm moving on to the next thing, because I have to get other things done besides just that. So anyway, said that to say this is my plan so far. Obviously when I do next week's, I will show you what this looks like when we get done. This is why I got a vertical planner, because I like the kind of how you can lay it out the way you want to. I also like the hourly in just that, you know, if I'm working every day, I can block off my time. Or if I'm home, I can block off like when I can work, you know, and I can fill in, especially if it's a busy week. I can block off when I'm busy and then find my blocks of time that I can get my work done. So this is what it looks like right now. This is not really before the pen because I've wrote some stuff in it, but next week I'll show you what this looks like finished after the week has gone and I have, you know, checked the boxes and done the things. It's kind of like this. It didn't start out this way, but we are up to, like, today is Friday. There's still stuff I need to check off and finish. So that's kind of what I'm working on today, is getting all the stuff that's not checked off yet checked off and do all my stuff. So see, like I did these last night and I didn't check them off. So we're working on it. We're working on it. So I'm really happy with the way this looks though. See, I still have some blocks for tomorrow that I don't have filled in because I really don't know yet what's going to happen tomorrow. And the stuff I don't get done today will probably get moved till tomorrow. But that's okay. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked functional planning, because the whole idea is to get it set up so it is functional and works for you, not just to make it pretty. So if you have a planner, get it out, make a list of what you want to get done, set it up to where you can use it throughout the week and add to it and check things off as you finish, and you will feel much better about what you were able to get done in a week versus just getting to the end of your week and say, what, I didn't do anything. You know, it's been a completely wasted week. So use your planner. I mean, you don't have to have stickers. There's not a ton of stickers on here. Some of these, like the YouTube stickers, I just use because I had them and I'm trying to use up what I've got. The work stickers I already had. Like, there's a few of these that actually come off this kit. This, I still have this, and I still have these. And they'll probably get used throughout the week. I did end up using everything that I had left from last week, which is why I have a couple of these empty boxes, just because. And I still have an empty box there that I didn't fill in, but I stuck it there anyway. So we'll get it and it'll be fine. That was the last week's. I used some Happy Planner stickers. But anyway, we did do nachos yesterday. So yeah, I like the way this looks. Next week you'll get to see what it looks like with everything filled in. And ooh, I do know one other thing we have to do. We have to go before the dentist Monday. We have to go to Sam's because, like, we're out of a lot of stuff. So we're gonna do Sam's and the dentist. The bad thing is though, I need to get butter, and butter, I can't get it before we go to the dentist, which will only be at the dentist for like 30 minutes or so, but I can't get cold stuff. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. So I need to go to Sam's before we go to the dentist to get that done. can't think of anything else I need to do. I have jury duty the next week, so I have to turn in my form that I will be attending before next Friday. So I need to do that. All right. So I think honestly that is it. I will talk to you soon and have a great week. Bye guys.